whenever I was going out, it was just natural lotion. But then I started to notice around the time I was like, yo, what am I doing? And I was like, let me stop doing it. And it was my man's birthday, 2015. I was like, I'm gonna just try tonight. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna drink. And this is like unheard of. I would never even would have thought the day would have came where I would have stopped drinking. Because to me, it wasn't a big deal, you know what I mean? But this is when I noticed it was a big deal. Because when I tried to go out that night and like not drink, I could feel the pull in the tub. And when I noticed that pull in that tub, my body, my mind was telling me like, yo. And then I was like, damn, I have to drink. That's what let me know like, oh, something's there, right? So I say all of that to say, I didn't like how it was making me feel. So I attacked it head on. Whenever I was going out.
Yeah, why the fuck not? Your mic's coming in choppy.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX
Go ahead, throw it
airport,
in.
just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
All right.
'25. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that
Yeah, whatever.
carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting
we'll
4
see.
yards on the carry. I think he had
It's been an
designs
interesting
on that
season
one
for
being
me.
bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he brings this one back. It's a big 6 and a Charger TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there.
Play after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and then a kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Back to throw now on first down. He rifles one, it's intercepted. Derwin James with it there. And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll run with Hillman here to begin the drive. And some room to work. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Herbert on first down now. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Good knockout.
This one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Drops it off for Hillman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, it's a run for Hillman. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 51 yards rushing.
Yes, the hell he is.
He's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Wow.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They'll run here with Hillman.
Good block.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch.
You think he's a rookie?
The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0.
He's going to be going for a while.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Way to click off.
Start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
I respect it. Only because it's you. I hate when people click off. That shit is gay. But I respect it on that one.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a
Good
little
shit,
bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Fields. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yes, you did.
That time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead,
as soon as I came off that play fake, I said, oh, shit, run. Run.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll give it here to his
Good
running back.
fill.
And a short
Good
gain
fill.
there down to the 37-yard line.
Great play.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Fields.
I thought you were going to play that.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there.
Almost do that too late.
They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. First and 10 at the 19.
What?
Here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Derwin James with a pick, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Going deep for Moncrief. He's got his man. It's caught. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Yeah, I know it's not over. I'll never give up, but it's an ugly ass start. This is rigged. When you get that signal in the middle, we seem to be in this one.
Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
These guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
What'd you say?
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Is it
You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one.
Especially in this league, everybody hits stick crazy.
Is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. It's 3rd down. Come on.
But he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And Joseph Charlton and the punt team on now for the Panthers. And a fair catch called for, made just outside the 15-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Hillman again.
Oh, come on.
Carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 75 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Clearly.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
It's caught. Here's Langford. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. It's complete to Langford. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This is Hillman on 1st and 10.
Wow. Wow. No wonder you, like, if you get blocking like that, you can just run all day. That was ridiculous.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On 2nd and a yard, Herbert. He'll dump it down to Hillman, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Another catch for him on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, this one complete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. out of the gun, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0.
Chargers 28, Panthers nothing. Sterling Hoff-Richter.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage.
Hold on to the
If you
ball.
do that, you start to win first down. You win second
Yes, I
down.
am.
And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
On second down, Conley.
What the fuck, man?
He loses the football and picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game,
It is what it is.
hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Now Herbert following the turnover. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Oh, come on!
Touchdown! A great play there. His 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Chargers open the lead.
I know you weren't throwing to him. You were throwing it to the other guy. Oh, my God. This is...
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
It is what it is. It happens to us all at least once a year. But this is fucking ridiculous.
Following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
I watched that game. He did get a lot of breaks.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
yeah, there was not much you could do. Like, I was like, damn, like, Huss got everything. And the way he plays, he just slows the game down so much. But
the Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, put the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Second down at 5. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. Stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley.
Yeah, I think that was dangerous.
First down.
There's no way you shouldn't have got that.
As they find a way to convert there on third
yeah, no way
down
you shouldn't have got that.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. Second down coming up. 2nd and 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a loose
Oh.
And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Yep.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Yeah, that was funny.
There's
no way he should have ran out of gas.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And that
he's balling. Player of the week status, for sure.
So we will start here at the 25.
This is ridiculous.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fields. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be a second down. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Fields.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Caught here by Conley. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now a second down at 6. They'll look to throw again. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch.
How did he get out of bounds? Come on.
But he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Oh, my God.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together.
This is ridiculous.
The top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet.
Oh, my God. This is
Doing a little
ridiculous.
toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Wow, his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone.
Oh my God.
Passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's got his target here, Moncrief. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Ain't that a bitch? Yo, Slow, he is 89 fucking feet, and he picked that up so fucking... Oh my God, this game is bad.
So we've reached halftime here, and what is quickly turning into quite a round.
Yes, you was, and I was like, I knew it. As soon as you threw it, I said, there's no one back there but linemen.
Sports halftime report. Coach? All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because
it's about time.
The team down
And I
feel
get somebody
good about
hurt.
the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Herbert. This is Reese on the ground. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
On first down, it's Herbert. And man over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
Yeah,
just
I'm not mad at that, but it could have been a linebacker in coverage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the gun, the give to Hilda. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. 92 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yes, he has.
This is Hillman. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Herbert now. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Past the 20.
It's about time I got something. That was bullshit.
Nice
that was bullshit. But
connection on that one. 31 yards.
That was complete bullshit. But I'll take it.
That, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll look to throw.
Okay.
Throw left side complete. That's Bradley. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Oh!
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Good play.
Snags it for the pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Smart-ass linebacker.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On the counter, Ronnie Hillman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And this is Moncrief for the catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he will lose
You tried,
back to
but
the
nah.
34-yard line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Here's Herbert. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Hillman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 110 yards rushing forward.
Let's play it
14
down.
carries.
That's ridiculous. So if they was to bring that up, I'll fight against it because you ain't did shit. I played like shit. And yeah.
And that is
I respect it. But yeah, it's not even I play like shit. I got holes. A couple of those picks, fine. Yeah, a couple of those picks, fine. I respect that, but some of this shit, I'm like, like that.
He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. That just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs.
He was about to break that.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Jacobs? Yeah, I guess.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And now midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And they take possession.
Oh, my God.
Away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
This game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting
3
on
fumbles,
0.
what, 3
and
forfeits?
they'll get this just to the 47.
Yeah, 3 fumbles.
Gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp.
People watch this game. He's crying about fumbles.
There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's got this down to the 35.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Finding room to the 20.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Garrett Wallow there on the stop. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And
I thought you did too.
Down about 3
I saw that hold.
yards
All
short of the
right, he's
first.
gonna score again.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna and Rosu got the sack there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Fields. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this over the middle.
Right there.
And now here's another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot.
I hope not. That was the first time I was set on our cycle.
When you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys.
I mean, but
being down this big,
3 fucking fumbles.
even more chances.
The picks I don't care about. I made bad reads. I just tried to throw shit.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, we'll see. That's the goal. Oh.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Chargers, they continue to keep pace for that first round bye as they move to 11-1.